Well, the circular economy and sustainability generally, we know is really important to small businesses right across the board. We know it's important to us all as individuals, and small businesses understand that they have a real role to play in us addressing the issues that we face. And I think that an event like today, which celebrates and highlights the support that's available, is really key for small businesses. Highlighting the support that's available today and through circular economy initiatives is really vital.
So the circular economy is really important to our business. Being in the chemicals industry, our customers, they're starting to look at our products, CO2 emissions, they want to know and have all that details on their records. The CEIC programme has helped me so far massively is our carbon calculator. And with the course, especially today as well, I've realised what emissions have been let off by the smallest and menial of tasks. For example, I think we looked at sort of like storing data on a drive and how much CO2 that emitted, and I thought that wasn't even a logic in my head. So it's been really nice to sort of understand those basic concepts and start our carbon calculator process then.
The circular economy is important to us because as a local authority with Caerphilly County Borough Council, we're keen for our businesses to engage. That's why we funded the CEIC programme in Caerphilly Borough for the last 18 months, and that's why we're hoping to extend that for another year, because we feel it's important for our businesses to understand about it and to be trying to reduce their carbon footprint. I've learned a lot more about the CEIC programme and how the businesses, what they've learned from the programme and the types of projects they've worked on and how they're looking to bring those now and how they're spreading the word to other businesses as well.
Well, the circular economy is important to our business probably for quite a number of different reasons, I guess, as well as the obvious ethical reasons about wanting to positively respond to the climate challenge that we're all facing, and also to the biodiversity challenge, which perhaps doesn't get as talked about as much. But this is also about business risk and competitiveness. You know, the CEIC programme has been great on two counts. The people that you end up on the programme with are just as important as the programme itself, and I've learned loads from the other people on, the rest of my cohort. And of course, the programme itself delivers a whole range of really useful tools to take back to my organisation, to take back to Orange Box, to help me talk and practice circularity back at Orange Box. So yeah, it's been great so far.
It's really interesting to hear how organisations have already benefited from the support offered by CEIC. I really picked up a feeling of a network in the community almost, that they were like-minded organisations all facing their own circular economy challenges, but there was a common feeling in that, and that they were shared challenges. And I think one of the organisations asked one of the speakers, do you feel alone? And they were like, well, no, because I'm part of this community. And that's obviously came across loud and clear today.
As part of the wider holistic circular economy and innovation model, we've looked at two things. One is reducing the carbon output of organisations, sending people physically to training, also printing documents, and how we adapt AI technology to be, one, curated for the sector, but two, to be able to be rapidly changeable so we can update on a regular basis. The benefits of the community of practice have been massive. Different people, different thinking styles, different cultures. It's allowed me to look at different things from different levels and different perspectives. And I quite often go home and reflect on what John has said or what Jane said, and try to apply that to my way of thinking.
Starling UK is a premium bedding supplier and linen supplier for the hospitality market, the education market and the leisure market. We started off by looking at all of the materials we use within our products and outside of that, within the offices, within the warehouse, everything from the cardboard right the way to the pillow fills. And we looked at what happens to those products at the end of their first use. I'd highly recommend the CEIC course to any business that's serious about getting involved in circular economy and making that difference. I actually thought the course was so beneficial I didn't want to come back to the business as the MD and be the sort of the font of all knowledge in this area. I thought it was very good that if I could get my finance director and my general manager to also go on the next cohort, we can then come back to the table, use those processes and make further headway much faster.